Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Houghtailing, and today I want to talk about manufacturing motivation. From the outside, it looks like I'm a highly motivated person, and I sort of am. But let me just tell you that there are many times that motivation does not arrive with my morning coffee. One of the reasons I want to talk about motivation today is it's something that constantly comes up for people. We did a manufacturing motivation webinar and it was an enormous response. People really wanted to know, what do you do when you just don't feel like it? Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of the times you just don't feel like it, right? So I want to give you a couple of examples in my own life. One of them was writing my own book. For a long time, I thought, oh, I don't have time. I just don't have time. That's the reason I'm not getting my book done. I really don't have time. The truth was, I wasn't feeling it. I would sit down and I thought, well, I'll write when I feel like it, and eventually there will be a book. But here's what happens. When I felt like it, turned out to be, once in a while for a paragraph or two. So forever, I had about 27 pages of a book. I mean, a long time. And I finally decided, okay, I need to kind of make this happen and not wait for the muse to show up, right? So what I started doing is I would put my laptop under my bed, and in the morning I would wake up, and before I went and got a cup of coffee, I would pull out my laptop and I would start writing. Now let me tell you, I love coffee. I love coffee more than a lot of things I love in this world. And when I sort of stuck this little barrier in between me and my coffee, it forced me to actually produce some work. And before you know it, bam, I had a book. So really I was just tricking myself. It was a little bit of a game, right? But the truth of the matter is, whether you're trying to build your business or write your book or do whatever it is you're trying to do, there's going to be a lot of times that you just don't feel like it. So you have to find ways of embedding discipline into your day and not waiting to feel motivated or inspired. Inspiration, as it turns out, is rare and transitory. You're not going to feel it every minute of every day. So think about ways in which you can manufacture motivation. You can create a structure in which it demands that you produce. Here's another little trick that I learned. When I was redoing my house, I would have all of these projects, right? And for those of you who've done home projects, you know it's never as easy as you think it's going to be. You replace one thing only to realize that the 10 things around it need to be replaced as well in order to make the one thing that you were replacing actually work. And my dad would say, you know what you need? You always need a high pleaser, something that's really easy that you can knock out of the park. Go paint a door. It's easy, it has a beginning, a middle, and end, and you'll feel really good. It's a high pleaser. It's something that you can accomplish quickly and easily. Sometimes embedding a high pleaser early on in your day helps you manufacture the motivation to do those harder tasks or reward yourself. Kind of like my coffee trick, right? If there's something you really don't want to do, then set up a time to actually make it happen. And once you do it, reward yourself with whatever reward looks like to you. Taking a run in the middle of the day, knocking off early, whatever it is. But think of ways to structure your life so that you can manufacture motivation when it doesn't always show up with you in your morning coffee. With that said, think of some ways in which you can redefine your schedule. And in the meantime, we want to stay with you and we want to help you live your decadent dream. So stick with us and be sure to subscribe and be sure to let us know what you think and how we can help you live your decadent dream.